Okay, we're going to start by, you got a comfortable place? Go ahead and shut your eyes. Close your eyes. And together, we're going to take a nice deep breath. So we're going to start out by taking a deep breath. Not yet, that's in a minute. And as we take that deep breath, our focus is just going to be on the breath. Good. And so as we do it, we're going to be thinking about our breath and what this amazing body that has this ability to take in air into our lungs, and our lungs can capture the molecules that our body needs. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Take it in, hold for just a moment, and then slowly let it out. Think about that incredible thing that we have, this body with this mechanism. Take a deep breath in. Hold for just a minute as you think about your breathing. And you're just thinking about how that works, and let it out. And we're going to take one more nice deep breath all together. Our neurons are harmonizing with each other as we take this breath, and we let it out. And now, just relax and just think for a moment of your past, a time when you felt incredible amounts of joy and fulfillment. Or fulfillment. Pick a situation in your life in the past. Take yourself there and just imagine yourself being there. And it's not third person, you're not looking at yourself, you're in yourself. And you're there at this place in time of your past when you felt really full of joy and enthusiasm and maybe excitement. And as you're in that space and you're thinking about it, look around with your mind's eye at what's around you. So look around in that situation. Look at what you see that's up close to you. Look at what you might see far away from you. Notice the colors. Notice the textures. Notice the textures around you. Notice if there's any movement going on around you. As you're in that time and space when you felt full, your neurochemicals were filled because you were meeting all those needs in that moment. And as you look around and notice different things, look all the way around and notice if there are people in this space with you, notice those people. Notice who they are. Notice the expressions on them and their micro expressions, how they feel. Let your subconscious take the communication from them about what's going on and what it means and how it's meeting all these chemical needs. And just feel that for a minute. And as you feel and notice those things, also bring in what sounds you might have been hearing. What sounds could have been accompanying that environment that you were in? Could be people's voices, could be children's voices, could be the waves of an ocean, it could be a beach sound, it could be whatever your scenario is. Think of all the sounds that could be there in that space. Think for a moment of that sound. And as you're listening to that sound and noticing the sound, now bring your attention to what it feels like. The temperature, the clothes you're wearing and how they touch your body, whether you're sitting or standing and how gravity pulls down on you. Just notice that for just a moment, what it's like when it's there. And then also take a minute now to think about the smell. What was the smells in that scenario? If you're with a person, smell of their perfume or whatever it is you smell in that scenario. And if you're at the beach, it's that incredible smell of the ions that are being created with the waves moving. Or if you're in the mountains, it's the trees. Just whatever sounds or smells, I should say, smells that you encounter in that environment. And then come back to the idea that you're finding full, true joy and fulfillment in that moment. And it's literally chemicals and associations to all those things that created this moment, this feeling. It was your predictive patterns that your life experiences had created in you to make it so that you're like that. And now we're going to amplify that chemical experience by making everything more intense. So for a moment, as you look around, those things that you saw, make the colors brighter. Brighten up those colors. Make the contrast even higher. And even the textures, make those more extreme textures. And feel it more. And if there's sounds, make those sounds get really loud. Make them come up, like slowly get louder and louder and louder. And what you smell gets stronger and stronger. And if there happens to be a taste, there's a taste there that you can amplify also. Bring your attention to the taste. And you're having this experience with all these senses, with this incredible body that you have to give you experience and to help you navigate this world and this life. And now that you have this model that teaches you these principles, how your ability to have an effect on that can change everything for you. So imagine for a moment that you make everything bigger and you feel more in that experience. Now, you've got that experience, you've brought that all together. All of that was associations that your brain's been wired to have. Now, go ahead and consider and think about the future version of you and the goals that you have and the things that you're going to accomplish. Think about some of the goals that you have as a facilitator that create these experiences you want to have. And pick one experience, one that's a peak experience. In other words, if you want to do something with traveling and helping people or be on stages or whatever, think of one of those peak moments for a minute. How amazing it's going to feel to have that experience that you created because of your ability to choose, that this model has given you a greater potential for. And you're there in this place and you're celebrating because you're being aware that you are at that place that you wanted, that you imagined. And the future you is just taking it all in. And look around at what you see in that moment. Look around and see the colors and brighten those colors. Notice the smells and increase the smell. Notice what the sound's like and increase the sound. And notice what it feels like to just be fully present in that moment. That you're just totally just basking in that neurological flood that comes in and makes you feel so incredible. And notice, because you're there, your ability to be creative increases almost exponentially. And you come up with new ideas and new things that you can do in the next future that you have. And other things you've never thought of before, you couldn't even imagine could happen before. And imagine how that creativity affects other people in your life. The people in your past and the people in your future. Imagine some peak moments when people come up and give you a hug and tell you a story about what transformation they experienced because of your efforts and your creativity and what you did. And imagine the people that you affect and how they go out and affect more people. Notice how the ripple effect doesn't end. Like it just keeps going. Because every person you affect becomes another one of you. Who just keeps experiencing and keeps going and doing that. And I want you to stand in that moment. Imagine yourself standing there. And you open your arms up. And you notice that you are energy. That you are full of energy. And you are just a beam of energy. And go ahead and notice how the gravity holds you against the ground and the earth is energy, and that energy comes up through your body. And that above you is a way to bring that energy up and out to everyone else. So imagine for a minute, you can see it as a light or energy that comes up through your body and out the top of your head and up into the sky. And it reaches up above into the atmosphere. And then it spreads. It shoots out. That ripple effect we talked about, imagine the ripple effect up in the sphere. And it goes out, and it goes around the space around the world, the whole world. It goes out, and it comes down, and it reaches all the different areas of the world. And people from everywhere are affected by this. And notice that as those people are affected, and the creator in them comes out, and they become creators. And each one of those that you reached also has an energy that comes up through them. Thousands, tens of thousands of people. And it just shoots up into the sky, and each one of theirs does exactly what yours did. And it spreads, and it goes out, and it touches millions of more people. And all these people get to have this experience because you apply the principles of the model. You let go of those things that you wrote on your piece of paper, and you thought big. You thought in ways that no one has ever told you that you could think. No one modeled it to you. You created it. You created your version of it. And you made that happen. You just did it. And you got to see all this result of all the things that you're doing in your mind's eye. Feel what it feels like to have that possibility in front of you. Notice how much easier it is to let go of those small things and think bigger. Think bigger. There's more. Our brains are capable of so much more. So imagine that. Imagine for a moment all these people that you've helped. And imagine them, the ones that are in the vicinity of each other, are turning and giving each other hugs. They're all hugging each other. They're feeling what it feels like to be unconditionally loved because of what you did, because of what you shared, because of the skills you gained, because every time you attempted to help someone, you didn't get down on yourself, you didn't judge yourself, but you just celebrated the new data that you had. That would get you to do more, be more, and serve more, be more effective. Because you got data, and that was always your goal, is to get more data. And these people are all embracing each other, feeling unconditional love, possibly for the first time in their life, because of your effort and your being present in your moment of just gathering the data you need. That's all you need is more clarity. And you just love clarity, and so you pursue clarity at all costs. At all costs. Because no thing that you're going to leave behind is even remotely comparable to what you have ahead of you. And so you move forward in this time and space, and you feel what it feels like for all these people. And it just keeps going. It's this whole entire world, and people are experiencing it and spreading it, and you're getting to have all these experiences and provide those experiences to others as they go through the teachings and the understandings and the attempts that they make. Notice that now they're in a place where they're going to attempt things without the shame or judgment And they're going to be unconditional in the love they have for each other. And it just gets to keep spreading. And there's no stopping it. Because it's so powerful. It's what we're built for. It's who we are. It's how our nervous system is built to create the experiences that we're capable of. And we get to have that. We get to be the catalyst for so many people. We get to be that just by simply letting go of those little things and thinking bigger and always asking ourselves, how can I go bigger? What else can I learn? What more data can I use? How can I love more, communicate love more clearly, that it's unconditional? And living this simple life that you get to live and share with other people. It's so simple. It simplifies everything. It makes it easy and flowing. And you don't have to push and go hard. You just let it be. You let yourself be what you're made to be. Because you are love. The genuine part of you is love. And you just let that flow in every conversation you have, towards every person you see, every interaction you have, every stranger walking down the street, all of your thoughts of your future, and all the thoughts of your past, just full of unconditional love. Feel what that feels like, how powerful it is. And when I say powerful, it gives you influence, it gives you capabilities, makes you more, and expands you to a greater, more capable person. And you draw like-minded people into your life that you can be you have the simplest relationship with. It's so easy and flowing. And you get to just feel love without any of the other thoughts and pieces that the world puts into us. Because it just flows for you. And notice that right now, your mind's ability to even imagine these things is still limited. So you can go to the next level that you can't even imagine of being able to experience that. The simplicity, the power, the enthusiasm, the love, the energy, and that force that gives you so much experience. And you get to just take that to people just by simply letting go of those old things and learning and opening up and noticing the priorities by listening to your nervous system. Just listen to it. And when it says things, you just do it. You don't hesitate. You just step into it. All because of what it's going to do for all those people, for you and all of them. And notice, we're going to imagine for a minute what happens to this world in the future. How our governments change. Our leaders change. The things we see on our news channels changes. We change social media. We change how people experience life and what's being put in front of them. We change how they take care of their body. We all change the way that we move, the way we do things. The whole world embraces. And we become this force, this army that's looking through every alley to find another person who maybe hasn't found it yet. Until we find every single one. And we get to live in this place of creativity, of variety, because our creativity keeps coming up with new, amazing, incredible things that we couldn't imagine. And then you look back on this day that you did this visualization, and you have so much gratitude for the newness and the creativity and the experience, and the commitment and the reprogramming that you've experienced, and this belief that you're embracing and taking with you. And you take that to the world. Just feel it for a minute. And now you can take another deep breath. Let out air, relax. You're going to come back. Feel as long as you want, and then open your eyes as soon as you feel like you want to. And find someone to hug. I'm available. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Look what we have in front of us. And everything behind us we can use as leverage.
I did forget to tell you guys that they said it's probably best if you wear comfortable clothes. So.
Comfortable clothes, they say?
Yeah.
So like fly shirts?
Like the flag?
I think the fly shirts are great.
The new shirts are awesome.
Well, they put us in.
Oh, we're going to be in suit.
Yeah, we'll be in suit. So
That's what I want a shirt for, buddy.
what's up?
You can do the
I don't know. I do have some. I have some extra layers if you guys want.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay.
Dance party.
We got to be there in 3 minutes. Oh. Dance is going to be in 1.
It's like, you missed the one dance party.
Are we walking or are we
It's just one walk. Okay.
Love you guys. See you next time.
Dinner first.